Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel, which is Explore Yourselves, Banking and General Knowledge, etc. Today I am going to describe about the product offered by Bank of India, Star Weaver Mudra scheme. The Handloom scheme aims at providing adequate and timely assistance from the bank to the weavers to meet their credit requirement. Introduction. The Star Weaver Mudra scheme of Bank of India is a dedicated credit facility designed to support handloom weavers by providing timely and affordable financial assistance for working capital and investment needs. Backed by government support through interest subsidy, margin money assistance, and credit guarantee coverage, the scheme aims to promote financial inclusion, enhance productivity, and strengthen the livelihood of weavers across rural and urban India. Purpose for WC and TL requirement of the weaver. The objective: the handloom scheme aims at providing adequate and timely assistance from the bank to the weavers to meet their credit requirement, that is, for investment needs as well as for the working capital in a flexible and cost effective manner. The scheme will be implemented both in rural and urban areas. Nature and extent of loan. Cash credit limit minimum rupees 0.05 lakh, and for silk weaving minimum rupees 1 lakh, maximum up to rupees 5 lakh. Term loan limit maximum rupees 2 lakh, comprehensive WC plus TL maximum rupees 5 lakh. Insurance cover may be arranged by the bank for the assets financed as per existing norms, cost to be borne by the beneficiary and to be debited to his loan account. Subsidy to be provided by government. Interest subsidy to provide loans at the interest rate of 6% to handloom sector. The quantum of interest subsidy to be borne by the Government of India will be limited to the difference between the actual rate of interest as applicable or charged by the bank and 6% interest to be borne by the borrower. The maximum interest subvention should be capped at 7%. Interest subsidy as applicable will be provided for maximum 3 years from the date of first disbursement. Interest subsidy will be credited to the account of the borrower on monthly basis. And margin money assistance at 20% of the project cost subject to a maximum of rupees 10,000 per weaver will be provided, which will enable the handloom weavers to leverage this amount for borrowing loans from the bank. Margin money subsidy will be credited to the account of borrower after sanction of the loan. And annual guarantee fee AGF of CGTMSE, all accounts should be covered under CGTMSE. The credit guarantee fee due on part of beneficiary will be paid by Ministry of Textiles. Note: interest subsidy and credit guarantee assistance will be provided for maximum 3 years from the date of first disbursement. Security principle: hypothecation of assets, that is raw material, work in progress, finished goods, equipments, plants and machineries, book debts, etc., created out of bank loan and margin. Collateral: the loans must be covered under credit guarantee scheme of CGTMSE or CGFMU. Eligibility: new and existing handloom weavers involved in weaving activity. Margin: 20% of project cost. Ministry of Textile, Government of India to bear a margin at 20% of project cost with a maximum of rupees 10,000. Balance margin money to be a money amount to be borne by borrower. Assessment of loan. Working capital. Working capital limit be assessed by simplified turnover method, that is bank finance will be 20% of turnover and 5% of turnover will be the margin. The working capital limit by way of cash credit is expected to be utilized in a revolving cash credit and will provide any number of withdrawals and repayment within the limit. Term loan need based term loan to be extended to acquire assets like tools, equipments, accessories, machineries, etc., for carrying out weaving activities. The term loan will be repayable in monthly or quarterly installments within 3 to 5 years, depending upon the project profitability or repayment capacity of the borrower over and above the gestation period up to 6 months. Renewal or review of WC limits. Renewal and review of credit facilities will be done annually. Issue of card for availment of cash credit account for loans up to 0.50 rupees 0.50 lakh to be disbursed by the way of Mudra card. For loans above rupees 0.50 lakh, amount will be disbursed by way of opening regular CC account. The beneficiaries under the scheme will be issued with a RuPay card having the daily limit of rupees 25,000 per day as per the extent or guidelines of the bank in respect of card limit and daily withdrawal limit. Validity period of limit. The limit sanction will be valid for 3 years, subject to annual review by the bank based on genuine trade transactions and satisfactory back track record. After 3 years, the credit facilities may continue, but no subsidies or subvention will be provided by the government. Rate of interest as applicable to micro enterprises. Sanction limit 0.50 lakh to rupees to less than 2 lakhs. 1 year RBLR plus BSS plus CRP 1%. 2 lakh to up to 5 lakh, 1 year RBLR plus BSS plus CRP 2%. Maximum time schedule as per the amount of proposals under MSME advances is as under credit limits, time schedule maximum up to rupees 2 lakh 2 weeks, for above rupees 2 lakh and up to rupees 5 lakh 4 weeks. Credit risk rating. No credit rating since maximum credit limit proposed is below rupees 5 lakhs. Other terms and conditions. All accounts should be sanctioned subject to satisfactory report from CIBIL, Credit Information Bureau India Limited. Sale proceeds of goods supplied to government departments by all the handloom weavers routed through their accounts to keep the accounts in order. Funds released. Methodology of funds for release of funds. For branches, margin money subsidy. After sanction of loan, financing branches will calculate and claim the tentative amount of margin money subsidy from head office or nodal branch in advance. After receiving the subsidy, the account may be disbursed and the subsidy will be credited in the loan account of the borrower. Interest subsidy. Financing branches will calculate the interest subsidy and send the claim of the said amount with the details of the borrowers covered under the scheme on monthly basis to nodal branch and head office through their respective zonal offices within 7 days from the end of the month. Interest is to be served by borrowers as and when charged in the account, and upon receipt of the subsidy amount, the account will be credited. CGTMSE fees. After sanction of loan, financing branch will debit the CGTMSE fees to the account of the borrower and pay the CGTMSE fees through respective zonal offices. Then financing branch will send the claim of the said amount with the details of the borrowers covered under the scheme on quarterly nodal basis to nodal branch or head office through their respective zonal office within 7 days of end of respective quarter. For nodal branch or head office, margin money subsidy. Tentative amount of fund for payment of margin money subsidy will be claimed by bank in advance, which may be credited to dedicated account for receiving advance for the margin money subsidy under Weaver Mudra Scheme Management Information System (MIS) or data related to the number and amount of the borrower along with other required information covered under the scheme will be sent to the Ministry of Textile on monthly basis. Unutilized fund will be refunded to the ministry accordingly. Interest subsidy. Similarly, a dedicated amount will be opened for holding this fund received and claimed from Ministry in advance. Management Information System (MIS) or data related to the number and amount of the borrower along with other required information covered under the scheme will be sent to the Ministry on monthly basis. Unutilized fund will be refunded to the ministry accordingly. CGTMSE fees, like as in above subsidies, a dedicated account will be opened for holding this fund received and claimed from ministry in advance. Management Information System (MIS) or data related to fees charged by CGTMSE in case of weaver borrowers along with other required information covered under the scheme will be sent to the ministry on monthly basis. Unutilized fund will be refunded to the ministry accordingly. Formula for calculation of financial assistance: margin money per borrower, 20% of loan amount and maximum rupees 10,000. Interest subsidy per account: actual interest charged in the account minus 6%. CGTMSE fees as per extant guidelines of CGTMSE. Documents: loan application and documentation similar to Mudra card scheme or as per extant guidelines. Stock statements and financials are required to be submitted by borrowers for loans above rupees 2 lakhs. Original bills and invoices to be submitted in case of term loan for any purchase of equipment and machineries. For more information, please send SME to 76690 or just give a missed call on 80109 68334. Key benefits at a glance: interest subsidy up to 3 years, margin money assistance up to rupees 10,000, CGTMSE guarantee fee borne by Ministry of Textiles, no collateral requirement, credit support up to rupees 5 lakh. Conclusion: the Star Weaver Mudra scheme serves as an effective financial tool for empowering handloom weavers by ensuring easy access to credit along with multiple government-backed benefits. By supporting both business growth and sustainability, the scheme contributes significantly to the development of the handloom sector and the economic well-being of weaving communities. Disclaimer: the information presented is for training and awareness purposes only and is based on the scheme guidelines available at the time of preparation. Participants are advised to refer to the latest Bank of India circulars, government notifications, and operational guidelines for updated terms, conditions, interest rates, and subsidy provisions before taking any business or credit related decisions. Thank you very much for your patience. Please like and share this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel.